Yo, what's going on, y'all? My name is ThaPoet, Young Rob, and you're now watching Fetching Twiggs.
Ooh, that was a nice day out. Man, wonder what the homie Young Rob doing. I'll call this dude real quick. Get my fingers ready.
What the heck? Twiggs.
What's up with it, bro?
Yeah, man. How you give me his watch?
Man, yeah, I just
watch.
tapped in with the homie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was just about to push a poem.
Tell me something real quick, man. What made you want to go into the field of poems, you know what I'm saying? And who actually was like your biggest influencer?
To be so honest, my uncle Freeway Rick Ross was my inspiration to want to take something positive and infiltrate the community and, you know, make it flood, you know, make people like poetry that didn't even know they like poetry, you know.
Right. I feel you on that one too. And also, was poetry like the only thing to make you express yourself? Was that like your only outlet just to do?
Not at first. I used to clown dance as an outlet.
I remember that.
I used to be real bad, and that was an outlet. I did like pretty much anything bad, you know, outlet. But also, I just found out the poetry kind of like was a way to make people come back to me and thank me for what it was that I was doing when I was venting, you know, and make the people come back to me and say thank you for venting like that because you changed something in my life due to me changing what it is and how I seen life in my own perspective through the poetry. You know, poetry kind of saved my life, I won't lie.
Yeah, that's true too, man, because like ever since, I'ma say, when I first saw you back in 2013, hell, maybe even 12, you used to be on the Metro a lot, particularly the Metro Blue Line. And my question is to you, bro, what made you want to actually start pushing poetry to the public? You know what I'm saying? How did that transition actually work for you?
Reading this book called The Laws of Average. It tells me that if I read for one person and they tell me no, and then I go try to read for another person and try to sell something to them and they tell me no, that's horrible. You'll basically get poor results if you don't speak to a masses of like 1,000 people and then get 2 or 3 people from the 1,000 to say yes. You know, as you get better results from that when you speak to groups of thousands. It's just a book called Laws of Average. I forgot who the author was.
Okay, so you felt like it was like a call from God, like you needed to, you know what I'm saying, push this.
Yeah, I used to ride the train and want to rap out loud so everybody else around me can hear how good I can rap the song that everybody already know. You know, so if I was back in the days, I'd be rapping good. You know, today was a good day from Ice Cube, riding on the Blue Line. And I want everybody to know that I'm rapping that song, so I'll rap it out so loud that it would be like an ADHD type of thing. You trying to get attention, you know, due to you not being able to contain your hyper disorder. But it was just, I think it was an attention type of thing, you know. I noticed that I always wanted to read on that train, but I didn't know how to go about doing it. You know, I always wanted to say something on that train, but I didn't know. You know, I always wanted to basically be the dude that be like, all aboard. I always wanted to be that man. So if I could switch it out to the point where I could be the man that's in charge of the train, but not necessarily in charge of the train. You know, for the conductor to stop the train and say, oh, it's the poet and you know it on the Blue Line. That made my day. Never will ever forget that day. Out of the operators to play with the speakers and be like, oh, it's the poet. The poet's on the train, you guys. Like, not in a bad way, but actually in a good way.
Yeah,
but it just kind of like make me feel weird. But from rapping on the train so loud as a kid, trying to catch attention from people that didn't even give me attention, to the point where I finally grew to a conclusion where I can actually reap the benefits of actually speaking on a train. I think it was just an attention thing. It was an attention-seeking type of thing. Wanting people to actually hear me and be validated in a manner where I know that I am good, but I wanted everybody else to like stamp it and say, oh yeah, you are good, you know, you are good. Because if you rapping that song that everybody know, they're gonna be like, oh man, I know. Let me, you play that out loud. Let me hear that good day. You know, today was a good day.
Yeah. And also, Rob, man, I gotta ask you now, as as you passing out like your flyers to the people, do you ever pass them out to the people who don't want to hear them?
Yeah.
And how do they feel about that?
They well, I don't really give it to people that don't want it. I can't force something on somebody that don't want it.
Right.
But I still kind of like lend it to their ears, you know, and trickle down into their heart. And eventually they'll tell me they want a poem, and they'll give me the situation about the first time that they never wanted a poem, and you know, they apologize to me. I've had it done before.
Right. Okay. So pretty much, poetry just been, you could say, embedded in your mind ever since what I'm gonna say 10. And did you think that like this would be like the path that you was on to actually, you know what I'm saying, pursue this as like a full-time career?
Yeah, well, I didn't say it would be a career. I just knew I always wanted to make money off of the use of words. My big brother died at the age of 4 years old, and my mom went around the neighborhood and the community, was giving out a poem called A Teenager Speaks from the Grave, and she wrote it herself. And then when I read the poem, it was so good that I just didn't believe that my mama wrote that, you know. So I wanted to try to top my mama. So one of my first raps was like The Teenager Speaks from the Grave, and it was kind of like just induced off my mom's poem that she wrote from losing her son at the age of 14 years old. I was only 4 years old. Lost to gang violence.
Alright, y'all, and now we're gonna talk about the homelessness. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you do like your big part on actually trying to, you know what I'm saying, give back and whatnot. My question to you is, like, how often do you try to give back? Because I noticed that sometimes you been, you know what I'm saying, like in Skid Row, like top of the morning, 7, giving out, you know what I'm saying, bags and whatnot. What's up with it?
I give back every time I possibly can. I actually got a little backpack in my car that I just put homeless stuff or stuff that I don't want. So if I see somebody missing some, you know, socks or a shirt or something, I give it to them. So I try to do it 24/7, 366 if you include the leap year day.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. And also what I did was explain to the people what is this thing called Beat of the Week. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been on that like a good month now.
Beat of the Week.
Yeah.
Make sure you tap in and add me on there, ThaPoet, ThaPoet. Add my daughter as well, Young Love, YNGLOVE. Beat of the Week is actually an application that you should download on your phone and actually vote for me from. It's the only way that you can actually find out my new material, my music that I'm working on for my album. And Beat of the Week, I won 2 championships. One with this verse called Can't Let 'Em Close to Me. No.
That's a banger too.
Yeah, Can't Let 'Em Close to Me. That's gonna be on the album, but it's called I Can't Listen to You. And also I just won another contest just a day ago or 2 days ago for the verse called The Matrix. All this new music coming soon on my new album. So thank you, Beat of the Week, for actually helping me purchase studio time to pay for my new album. Go vote for my daughter. She up there right now trying to win 500.
That's right. And pretty much, you know, any things that you want to say out there, you know what I'm saying, to the energy, any new, you know what I'm saying, upcoming things that you own, projects.
July 28th, I'll be at the Study, Hollywood. Also, man, I don't know, just when this train open back up, just catch me right here pushing this poetry. I appreciate every single one of y'all that already done supported out of 100,000 people. Thanks to everybody on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, LA, Long Beach, Carson. Hope I don't forget your city. Don't get mad at me. You know, I might be on the Blue Line or on a train near you, and especially on Slauson and Crenshaw when they open up my new train spot right there. So everlasting blessings. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you, Twiggs.
Oh yeah, bro. What's up?
Appreciate you.
Champion right here on everything. Yep. Oh well. The homie gone, but yeah, he'll be back soon though. Please press subscribe, hit the like button, etc. And we out, y'all. Appreciate it.